So D'Angelo, the last time we interviewed you was April of 2014. You were standing by yourself in the corner, and I told my guy, I said, nobody's talking to him. Nobody wants to talk to him. Why don't you just go shoot on an interview? And we did a great 15-minute thing. Probably things have changed for you a little bit since then. What has that been like?
I mean, it's funny that you say that. That's the reason I play with the same edge on my shoulder, and now I'm in the position where I can actually say yes to interviews and say no to interviews. But I mean, it's a blessing all around just to be here.
What has it been like here in Chicago? I know you haven't been doing a lot of on-court stuff, but what does this week represent for you?
It's a great event. I know most of the top guys aren't even here, but I never consider myself a top guy. I always want to be the guy that handled the process the right way and not take it for granted. It's a once in a lifetime experience, and I've met some really important people and really got to take the time to interview with some really important teams that really dictate my future. So, I mean, like I said, all around, it's a blessing to be here, and I never want to take anything for granted. So,
I know that NBA teams had a lot of questions for you in the interview process. Did you have a chance to ask any questions of your own?
No, honestly, I was all ears in the interviews or whatnot. I didn't really have any questions or anything up my sleeve, so like I said, I was just all ears.
What are the next 5 weeks going to look like for you leading up to the draft?
Definitely consist of training and conditioning, and changing my body the best way I can and eating the right way. I mean, now it's really important. You know, you could take a day off and really eat whatever you want, do whatever you want, and it not really catch up with you. But now my body's my temple, so I really gotta take care of it the best way I can.
Can you walk me through the season you had a little bit? You know, coming from kind of being off the radar to finishing as one of the more recognizable guys in the college game.
I mean, everything just started happening. I can't really describe it. It was a cerebral moment that I can't really explain, and everything good was happening my way. We didn't win as most games as we wanted to, but everything just started happening as a team. And then for me, I give my teammates the credit and the coaching staff at Ohio State. If it wasn't for those guys, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in today. And hopefully I can gain the knowledge and go back and give the same knowledge to any other guys that's up next. So, I mean, all around, like I can't preach it much, but it's a blessing to be here.
Coming into the year, nobody really had you listed as a point guard. But about midway through the season, people started to figure out that probably the best part of your game is your passing and your court vision. Was that a matter of you being misevaluated earlier in your career, or have you just made significant improvement with that part?
I never considered myself a point guard until Coach Mata persuaded me that I was going to be a point guard at Ohio State and the ball was going to be in my hands. So once I really started getting the confidence and knowing that I could really do it, I just ran with it. I never looked back. And my passing ability was always something that was underrated, I thought, and I feel like that's my best attribute. So once I started watching film of myself and I recognized that, I tried to separate myself every chance I got with being able to control the game without scoring. So.
You guys had some very highly touted seniors on your team. What was that like going in, and how did your role evolve in terms of leadership throughout the year?
We had a great group of seniors. They were probably one of the most winningest group of guys in the last few years. So and I'm a winning player too. So us just combined together and as coming together as a collective unit, it made things easy because everybody was used to winning and nobody wanted to lose. And when we lost, it wasn't normal. So it panned out well when it came to our opponents.
How would you made a lot of tough shots this year, a lot of big shots. How would you rate yourself as an outside shooter at this stage of your career?
I made a lot of shots, but I missed a lot of shots also. So I definitely could be better at that aspect of my game. And I did that consists of being a gym rat and just always being in the gym. So I'm not too worried about that. So I mean, I feel like I'm pretty good at it.
What about defensively?
That's something I can be better at also too. I don't really press myself about my weaknesses too much because I know I can be better at everything. So when I work on stuff, I try to do a little bit of everything and better myself every chance I get.
You're not the quickest or most explosive guy on the floor, but it seems like you get to almost anywhere you want on the court. What is the key to that?
It's all mental, man. Larry Bird wasn't the fastest guy, but he made all-team defense, first-team all-team defense, and I can't preach it enough that if I'm not the most athletic guy, but I'll try to be the smartest guy.